Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ali.
And this is Lana.
And today we're at Yellowcraig in East Lothian, doing a bit of beach fishing again. We're targeting flatfish, and I'm expecting some flounder, and if we're lucky, some more turbot. I got my first ever turbot last week, so I'm really hoping I can keep the run going and get another one. I got one in each of my last 2 sessions down in East Lothian. I was at Tyningham Links where I caught those fish. That's not too far, so hopefully there's still some about up here. It's another new spot for fishing, but I did used to come down and walk Lana here when she was a lot younger. It's an absolutely beautiful beach, but I have never fished it, so I don't really know what to expect. But as always, it's just nice being out, trying somewhere new. But hopefully we do get a few fish and really make the day. This is a really flat and smooth beach. There wasn't a lot of gullies or any features really. So I headed right along to the end of the beach and got set up just where there's a rock wall that juts out quite far out into the water. This is really shallow, and it's quite a bright day, so I might need to get to a little bit deep water to get the bites. But you never know, there is a little bit of ripple on the water, so they might come up shallow. Got the rod set up now. On this rod I'm fishing with my usual rig and little strips of mackerel, and I'm just hooking it right onto the bottom of the hook so that all of the hook is exposed. I was using lugworm on my other rod, and I was fishing one really far out and one a little bit closer in, quite close to the rocks. Come on, we'll go and chill. We'll get a wee seat. Hopefully you get a bite soon, because that means there's fish. Eh? I recasted every half an hour or so and just followed the tide down the beach, moving the rod stand as I went. After about an hour and a half with no signs of a bite, I decided to have a bit of a change of tactics and move out onto the rocks to get to the deeper water. Come on, be careful. Well, you can see we've had a bit of a move. We've came out further on the rocks just to try and find a bit deeper water. We weren't really having any luck off the beach. Hopefully there's a few fish sitting out here. That's a good bite on the left rod there. This is a good fish. I really hope we get this in. This feels a really nice fish. Oh wow, that's a cracking fly. That's an absolute belter. That's a PB flounder for me. Look at the size of that. Absolute monster, look at the size of its eyes. I'll just get the hooks out and give you a better look. Look at that for a fish. Absolute cracker. It's not the fattest flounder I've ever caught, but it's definitely the longest. Oh, I've got a tape, I'll get a length on him. I'll just pop him in this wee rock pool just now. Oh, make sure he can breathe. I'll get his head under the water. And I'll just get the tape. Bang on 40 centimetres. It's a really good fish. There we go. Cracking big flounder. Definite PB for me. We'll just get him back in. Cracking fish. We'll get him back in down here. Well, I'm glad I moved along to the deeper water. Oh, straight away. Full of life. Brilliant. If that was a bit fatter, I might have considered keeping it. But when you get a good fish like that, I always tend to put them back. It's a PB, so it's a bit of a special fish. Hey, you know what that means though, puppy, don't you? Time for a pie. There you go, buddy. Had to wait a little bit today. That's brilliant. Out here I can see there's a big sandy patch that goes out, and there's a dark area which I assume is rock on the other side, and I was just fishing in the middle of the sandy patch between the two sections of rock. So I'm going to bait up and put that rod back out there. I've got this one fishing just on the sand. I've still got this rod fishing out in the patch of sand between the rocks over there. Just the one fish, the one bite so far. It's a really good fish though, so even if we don't get anything else, that's been worth the trip. Hey, it's been a nice day. It's getting a little bit windy now. I'm getting a wee bit chilly. I'm not very well wrapped up. Lana's not got her jacket either, so we'll probably just give it another half an hour and then head up the road. If we don't get any more fish, I'll add a couple of clips from a trip that I had a few days ago where I managed to get a little turbot just along the coast from here. So I'll put a few clips up of that now if we don't get any fish here in the next half an hour. I'm just back down for a short session at Tyningham. I got a turbot the other day, so I couldn't resist coming back down and fishing for a couple of hours. The last one, I got it just at sunset on the ebb. The sun's just starting to go down now and the tide's just starting to ebb, so I just couldn't resist coming down and trying for another turbot. I was planning on fishing the same spot that I got the fish a few days before this, but when I came down to the beach there was quite an interesting feature here. There was a little bit of an inlet, and with the waves washing in and out, it was really quite disturbed water. So I put a bait out there and also a bait further out and fished this spot. But after about half an hour, I just moved along to the spot where I had caught the fish before. And just like the last time I was down here, it was just as it was starting to get dark that I managed to catch a turbot. You can feel it kicking a wee bit. Yes! Haha, we've done it, we got another one. In the daylight, the camouflage is perfect. I'll put up a clip, if I haven't done already, of the one I got during the day a couple of days ago. It's a little bit smaller than the one the other day, but it's only the second turbot I've ever caught. You can feel he's got loads of wee bumps. I don't know if they're showing the camera. Nice wee fish though. We'll get him back in. I've just came down in my trainers today, but I don't really mind getting wet now. Just make sure he swims away. Let's have a wee check. Ah, he's definitely away. I fished on a little bit after catching that fish, but I didn't have any more luck. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers.